Did you know that you can have all the legal freedom in the world, live in the freest country, have no boss or schedule, and still be completely enslaved by your cell phone, which controls every moment of your life? In this video, you'll understand why your phone has you chained and how to reclaim your true freedom today. I know exactly what's happening to you. You can't eat without checking your phone. You can't walk without looking at it. You can't be in a conversation without feeling that urge to check it. You can't go to the bathroom without taking it. You can't sleep without it being the last thing you see. You can't wake up without it being the first thing you touch. You tried leaving it in another room, but just the thought of not having it nearby generates anxiety. You left home without it once and ran back as if you'd forgotten a vital organ. If this describes you, it doesn't mean you're weak. It means you've developed a dependency so deep that you can no longer distinguish where you end and where your device begins. But this chain can be broken. Let me introduce you to Epictetus, a man who was born literally as a slave, physically chained, with no freedom whatsoever. And yet he wrote the most powerful manual on freedom that exists. He said something that should be engraved on every screen. No man is free who is not master of himself, and you are not master of yourself if you can't go 2 hours without checking your phone. You're not free if a notification can hijack your attention at any moment. You're not free if your peace of mind depends on how many likes you received. You're not free if your first thought upon waking is, "Where's my phone?" That's not freedom, that's slavery with Wi-Fi. Epictetus understood there are two types of chains, physical and mental. Physical ones are obvious, you can see them. Mental ones are invisible, but equally powerful. And your phone is the most effective mental chain ever invented because it doesn't feel like a chain, it feels like choice. You think you use it because you want to, but the reality is you can't not use it. When something is optional, but you never choose not to do it, it stopped being optional. It became compulsion, and compulsion is the opposite of freedom. Think about this. When was the last time you spent a whole day without your phone? An afternoon? 2 hours? If you can't even imagine spending a day without it, then you're not using it, it's using you. You're its user in both senses of the word. Let me take you to that moment you constantly experience. You're trying to concentrate on something important, a project, a book, a deep conversation, and you feel that phantom vibration. Your phone didn't actually vibrate, but your brain is so conditioned, it creates the sensation. You check it just in case. Nothing. But since you have it in your hand, you quickly check notifications, messages, social media. 15 minutes later, you return to what you were doing, having completely lost the thread. You try to reconnect, but your brain already knows the phone is there, waiting, calling you. Your attention is permanently divided. If you recognize this, breathe. This isn't your defect. It's the result of years of deliberate conditioning, but you can uncondition yourself. Or that other devastating moment. You're at the table with your family, theoretically together, but everyone is on their phones. Nobody talks. Occasionally, someone shows their screen to another to share something funny. They laugh superficially and return to their devices. 30 minutes later, they get up from the table without having had a single real conversation. You called that family time, but it was parallel time, each person in their digital bubble. And nobody complains because everyone is equally addicted. Collective slavery feels normal. And here's what Epictetus would tell you. He is not free who does not belong to himself. And every time the phone dictates your attention, every time it interrupts your thought, every time it prevents you from being present, you're surrendering your fundamental freedom, the freedom to choose what to focus on. Your attention is the only thing truly yours in this world. It's more yours than your money, than your house, than your possessions. Because all of that can be taken from you, but your attention only you can give away. And you're giving it away thousands of times a day to notifications, to algorithms, to content designed to keep you hooked. Think about this. If someone told you they need to interrupt you 150 times a day, every day, you'd think it's torture. But that's exactly what you allow your phone to do. And you don't just allow it. You carry it in your pocket, you put it next to your bed, you take it to the bathroom, you give it total access to your life. Epictetus spent years physically chained, but kept his mind free. You have complete physical freedom, but your mind is chained to a glass rectangle. And the saddest part is that physical chains are visible. Everyone recognizes them as oppression. But digital chains are invisible, and worse yet, we call them being connected. Now I want you to see how this digital slavery is robbing you of freedom in real situations. But remember, these chains can be broken today. Imagine you're 17, and every time you go out with friends, everyone is on their phones. Nobody really talks, they just show each other memes. You go to the movies, and in the middle of the film, everyone checks their phones. You go to a concert, and nobody lives it. Everyone records it to upload to stories that nobody will watch completely. You're not living experiences, you're documenting experiences for an audience that isn't paying attention either. Your youth, which should be the time of greatest freedom, you're living it through a screen, but you can choose to be present. Or imagine you're 32, and every night you come home from work exhausted, you throw yourself on the couch and scroll for 3 hours. You don't really rest, you just exchange one type of tiredness for another. Your partner tries to talk to you and you respond without looking at them, with monosyllables, because your eyes are glued to the screen. A year later, your relationship is cold, distant, and you don't understand why. But the answer is in your hand. You chose the phone over your partner thousands of times. Intimacy died not from lack of love, but from lack of attention. This slavery can end. Or think of someone at 45 who has 2 jobs because they need money, lives stressed, says they have no time for anything, but spends 4 hours daily on their phone. 4 hours. If you added them up in a month, that's 120 hours, almost a full week of work they could use to rest, to learn something new, to be with their children. But they're enslaved to their device, exchanging real time for virtual entertainment that doesn't even make them happy. They can still recover those hours. Or imagine someone at 60 who finally has free time after years of work, and instead of fully living that earned freedom, they spend hours watching random videos, reading alarming news they can't control, comparing their life with edited versions of others' lives. The freedom they waited for so long, they're voluntarily wasting, surrendering their attention to an algorithm. Even now, they can choose differently. Do you see the pattern? At every stage of life, from youth to old age, phone slavery steals something precious: presence, relationships, time, peace of mind. And the cruelest part is that it's voluntary. Nobody forces you to check your phone every 5 minutes. You do it because the chain is already so internalized, it feels like need, not like choice. Epictetus would say, if you want to be free, give up your desire for external things. And your phone is the external thing par excellence. Now comes the truth I promised you about how to reclaim your real freedom today. And it's simpler than you think, but it requires something few have: the courage to feel temporary discomfort in exchange for permanent freedom. Listen to this. The test of whether you're free is not if you can use your phone when you want, but if you cannot use it when you don't want to. Real freedom is being able to choose. And right now, you're not choosing, you're reacting to conditioned impulses. So here's the exercise that changes everything: the day without phone. One complete day, 24 hours, without your phone. Not on airplane mode, not in another room, completely turned off, or better yet, give it to someone you trust. Your first reaction will be panic. What if they need me? What if there's an emergency? Humanity survived thousands of years without mobile phones. You can survive one day, and on that day, you're going to experience something revolutionary. You're going to reclaim your attention. You're going to notice colors you didn't see, conversations you didn't hear, thoughts you didn't have because your mind finally has space. You're going to feel anxiety, yes, and that anxiety is proof that you were a slave. Free people don't feel anxiety about not accessing something. Addicts do. And after that day, when you get your phone back, your relationship with it will have changed because you proved you can live without it. Epictetus wrote from his experience as a freed slave. No person is free who is not master of themselves. And now you'll know you're master of yourself because you chose a day of total freedom. You don't need to do it every week, but you need to do it at least once to remind yourself that you can. Because freedom isn't doing what you want all the time, it's having the capacity to choose not to do something even when your body screams at you to do it. So today, after this video, you're going to choose one day this week for your freedom experiment. Mark it on the calendar. Notify whoever you need to notify and do it. And if this message made you question your relationship with your phone, if you understood that real freedom starts with letting go of what enslaves you, subscribe to A Stoic Life 360 for more reflections that will free you. Give it a like so more people question their invisible chains. And tell me, when was the last time you spent a day without your phone? Do you dare to do it this week? Write it down. Commit. Remember, you're not free if you can't let go of your phone. Prove you're free. Let it go. See you soon.